Hello, Robert. So it appears I have my first fan. Robert, the son of one of my coworkers, and his favorite color is blue. So these are solid blue lights. Hello, Robert. Anyway, so it's taken me a few days to get this video up. I wanted to rework the outro at the end. The font wasn't, or the effect wasn't the same as I had at the beginning. So I got that done today. So now I have the intro and the outro. I just got to put some content in between. All right, so today I want to talk about, I want to give you another rabbit hole, but this one's a little different. I want to talk about content creators on YouTube, and more specifically, reaction content creators. There are some fantastic videos out there with some reaction videos with content creators who do good work. The problem with reaction videos on YouTube is it's very easy to get very lazy and not do good work. They'll just take someone else's work, put the video on there, and say stupid things about it. There's a very, very popular YouTuber right now going through a whole lot of controversy named Sniper Wolf that apparently I don't watch her. I never have watched her. I've seen a few clips of other people talking about her, but she'll just sit there and say, "Oh, look, he's eating an egg," and not contribute anything. It's just a lazy way of trying to make some money. But there are some really good ones out there. The one I'm going to link to today is one I just found a couple of weeks ago. She's a classically trained musician, in late 20s, early 30s maybe, never been exposed to rock music. And she started her channel about a year ago, and has some fascinating insights. Not only do you get to watch her hear this music, this awesome music that she's discovering for the first time, but she knows music, so she can talk about it. And then on top of that, I think Carl, her name is Amy. I think the guy she met is Carl, and I think they met after she started her channel online. They're close enough where they get together now, and they also started a series, and I'll put a link to her channel in the description. I'll also put a link to that series where Carl and Amy talk about the history of rock music. Carl is also a classically trained musician. He's right about my age. He's Gen X, but his favorite band is Rush, and he's a drummer, and his favorite drummer is Neil. So it's interesting. I've watched, I think, the first 3 videos. They're going decade by decade, and each decade, Carl will give Amy 2 songs to listen to get an idea of what the music of the decade was like. And then they'll get together for 45 minutes to an hour and discuss it and talk about it. They're going to go more in depth, I understand, and I hope to see it. It's fascinating, absolutely riveting. I spent, in my last video, and I said I spent 4 hours going down a rabbit hole, that was that. It's outstanding. There are a few more that I have. There's 3 or 4 classically trained singers. There's one opera singer. These people who are very well versed in music but have never been exposed to rock music. So I've got several of those. There's all kinds of reaction channels. There's one I've been watching for a few years now called Office Blokes React. There are 3 English guys who just started getting together, and they react to all kinds of things, all kinds of different things. And they contribute a lot. If you contribute to the conversation, and you learn something from the creator and not just the video they're watching, then I think you're onto something good. So I will link to Amy's channel, and then to the playlist of Amy and Carl going through the history of rock music. I hope you enjoy, and yeah, bye, Robert.